Hey, so this is going to be a little different than the videos I normally make, because there's going to be no pictures, and I'm just going to talk for a bit. So, yeah. Case in point, Murder Drones. Murder Drones is one of the best shows I've ever made, and it is my personal favorite show ever made. I love this show so much, and considering the last episode just aired like a week ago, figured I should just talk about it. I've only ever mentioned Murder Drones once on my channel, I believe, but it is absolutely amazing. And if you have not watched it, watch it. But just gonna talk a bit about it. So I think I was introduced to Murder Drones around a year ago. I saw the MatPat film theory and said, "Oh, this was really cool, and this sounds really cool." And then I went ahead and I watched the show, and I loved it. I think around that time, episode 6 had been out for like 3 weeks, I think, and the show is amazing. I watched it all in 2 days, and it has been my favorite show ever since. Every time I rewatch this show, it just gets better each time. Episode 8 was an amazing finale to an amazing show. All the characters are perfect. I'm gonna run through them really quick. Uzi, perfect use of angst without being cringy. It's just amazing, and she's one of the funniest characters in the show. And another amazing character, one of the best, and my personal favorite in the entire show. He's just so goofy and fun, and his development over the show is really good. And also he's voiced by Michael Kovac, which gives him an automatic lead. Then there's V, amazing character, amazing development, and also she does the psycho role so good. It's just amazing, and I love it. I don't really have much to say on Jay. Great character, doesn't really do much. She is the screen time lacking corporate queen, so yeah. Tesso, we only really knew for one episode, but amazing, stellar performance. And Sin, genuinely best antagonists. They're just so funny every time they're on screen. They're amazingly intimidating, and it's just perfect, man. Also, the OST for this goes unbelievably hard. Every song, and Disassembly Drones Leader, Murder Drones, Disassembly Required, The Knife Dance, Buddies Chilling Outside. Amazing each time. The show really nailed what it landed on, and for that I'll be forever grateful. The show only had 8 short episodes, and all of those were just amazing. I wish it had more, but I can totally respect Liam Vickers' decision, and it makes me irrationally angry that the Amazing Digital Circus got more episodes than Murder Drones, even though it's vastly superior in my mind, but that's a rant for another day. Another thing about Murder Drones I love is that it was my gateway really into indie animation, which has become one of my favorite things of all time. Through this, I went from Murder Drones to Lackadaisy, to Ramshackle. I don't actually hate the Amazing Digital Circus, by the way. I just wish Murder Drones had more episodes, and but that's also good. And it's just, everything about this show is something I love, and I wish was done more. The world is brutal, but riveting. All the background characters have names and are funny, and all around, it's just amazing. Even the characters that don't show up that much throughout the show, like the background characters, all manage to have amazing personalities and are funny all around. Shout out to Brayden and Thad. I just realized when I was going over the characters, I didn't mention Doll. Doll's cool. Russian. And she has the solver. She's a pretty good antagonist. And I also didn't mention Lizzie or Thad. Thad's a sports kid, and he's really funny every time he's on screen. And Lizzie plays out as the classic popular girl trope, which works really well, I think. Also, the merch for the show is amazing. I personally have a lot of its merch. I have the N plushie, the Uzi plushie, the Uzi jacket, the N pin, some other hoodies and stuff. Probably get some more later, but that's all I have right now. And every character in the show just works so well along with this whole show. It just works. And even though it's over, I doubt this will be the end of the actual Murder franchise. If you know what I'm saying. I'm sure it's the end of the actual show, but Michael Kovacs has admitted he's likely never done voicing N. And call this coping all you want, but I have a theory. Hear me out. So when Glitch's other show, Metarunner, ended, Glitch decided they weren't completely done with it and decided to make a comic about it, right? And you know what was the last thing we saw N, one of the main characters in the show, doing? Displaying a how-to-draw manga book. The evidence is there. And yeah. The show just always makes me smile. Every character, I know I've said this a million times, everything is just so riveting. The mystery and also, I haven't even mentioned this yet, the animation. One of the best elements of the show is by far the animation. It's so good, man. Everything is well animated, and there's so many shots that just work so well. Personally, some of my favorite animated shots are obviously the final fight against Sin, the fight in episode 3, that one scene in episode 2 where they fire the missile into the darkness and just see this like snake thing crawling around. All the shots impeccable. But I always feel a little disappointed that the show had such a short runtime, and one of those with only 8 episodes, and one of the episodes was episode 2. I don't hate episode 2; it just could have been better. And all in all, I love Murder, and I'm upset that it's over. Alright, bye.